Hello traders, my name is Horvat and welcome to a new intraday video. And in today's video we will take a look at some very interesting patterns on some markets that I'm tracking. I'm looking at Aussie dollar. It has a very nice bearish pattern. I'm also tracking dollar yen, which could be very interesting in days ahead, and as well I am looking at the German DAX here for potential more gains after yesterday's reversal, yesterday's bounce on the US markets. Okay, so firstly we will take a look on Aussie dollar because that's for today my primary market that I am watching for possible shorts. Actually, as you know, I have been looking for lower levels on Aussie dollar after a completed 5-wave rally out of this 4th wave triangle. So I am anticipating at least 3 waves to the downside. As you know, we have been short, I think it was past week, and we covered, we got out of the position around break even. But if you take a look on this updated count now, you can still actually see that this rally away from these July lows was made in 3 legs. Also, we are still beneath 950 level, which means that bears are still possible, especially if we consider that this fall from 9470 can be counted in 5 waves. Okay, so on the intraday basis I see 5 waves down. It means that highs are here in place and it suggests more weakness ahead. Now I'm looking here for an ABC retracement. I'm seeing former wave 4 at these levels. Just a second. Former wave 4 at 9420. There's also Fibonacci resistance levels. The ideal levels for wave 2 are from 38.2 to 61.8% retracement. So I'm looking and expecting a reversal or continuation to the downside from those levels. Okay, or maybe from, let's say, from 415 to 430. Okay, invalidation level is here, so I'm interested to go short this one to give it another chance. So that's for Aussie dollar. Also we said the dollar yen is interesting. Not yet, it could be interesting now. Firstly, on the daily chart, as you know, I'm tracking this triangle for a while. I'm expecting a breakdown towards 100 psychological level, and we'll be looking down as long this short-term critical resistance at 102.80, around there will stay in place. Okay, we have here 5th leg wave E already unfolding. You can see A, B, C, D, and looking now for a push up in wave E. Now I see nice resistance area on the 4-hour chart at 61.8% compared to this wave D that comes in around 102.10, maybe 102.20, maybe 102.30. We could see a spike and clear out some stops above this wave B, and then maybe we'll see a continuation to the downside. Okay, so this one is definitely very interesting, but maybe we will not get this bearish price action until we get out the non-farm payrolls report, which will be released on Friday. Okay, I have very interesting chart here. This is going back actually from March. Okay, and you can see that each time when non-farm payrolls report were released, the dollar yen continued to the bearish side for, let's say, for the next week, maybe even 2 weeks. Okay, we have seen a bearish price action in March, in April, in May, in June, in July, and guess what, we are now again recovering ahead of the non-farm payrolls report. And if we respect those past patterns, then obviously I will be looking for a drop in price on dollar yen in at the start of August. Okay, so if we compare this non-farm payrolls report and if we compare this with our wave count, which is a triangle ideally near completion, then obviously we really have to consider the bearish case for dollar yen. So that's for dollar yen. Also I will take a look very quickly on the S&P 500, on the S&P 500 we have seen a bounce yesterday and expecting more upside. Ideally, maybe we already accomplished this wave 2 pullback here. Now on the S&P, I'm definitely looking up towards 2000 psychological level. Ideally, we will see even extended gains through that level if we consider that this current red wave 5 should be made by 5 legs and that we are still only in wave 2, and if wave 3 will be extended, then obviously we will go much higher. But from a minimum expectations view, I'm looking towards 2000 psychological level. Okay, so if the S&P will rally, DAX should follow. So maybe today during the European session we will be looking for more gains after yesterday's bounce. Here in fact I can see a very overlapping decline. This is corrective channel, and you can see that within this channel we have seen an overlap after an ABC formation. X made an overlap with this wave A clearly, then we had seen a new low here, and then again very deep wave B pullback and another low here, and now again we are above or testing former swing lows here. So I suspect that this decline is corrective. It's in 7 lakhs, which means that it belongs to temporary corrective declines, because corrections are made by 3 or by 7 lakhs. So I will be looking for a push higher. Now if we go to smaller time frames, maybe 1 hour, you can see that market actually bounced after these 5 waves of decline. Okay, just let me label this real quick. This was our wave A, wave B, wave C that completed the wave B here, and then we got 5 waves of decline. 1, 2, 3, 4 and wave 5. So I am looking higher on DAX, and we'll be expecting levels to see, let's say, maybe around this spike here. Okay, that's for the very short term. Okay, I'm definitely looking for a push, for minimum push towards this spike and this swing high 9670, maybe 9680. Okay, so I'm looking higher on German DAX and on the S&P as well, at least for the short term. Okay, and on dollar yen, as I said, will be watching for bearish reversal signs as we approach the end of the week. And also Aussie dollar, as I said, is very interesting, but I would love to see this another third leg up on the intraday basis. This wave C, I'm waiting on this wave C, and we could be looking then for shorts if we get towards back above 9415. Okay, so traders, that's it for early morning update, our intraday update analysis, and I will try to do more often those analysis in the future. Okay, so I will be back with new charts, some other charts on some other markets on intraday updates page in a few minutes. Have a good day.